I told you to keep away from Millie. She's mine.
Oh.
Now get that straight, because I'm not going to tell you again. I'm going back to the bar.
Yeah, to drink up some courage. Who you kidding, man? Millie's got to get a kick somewhere, and she ain't getting it from you.
Shut up! Shut up!
Big man! Millie told me all about you. You're nothing. Super stud. What a joke.
I'll kill you!
Yeah, it's a body, all right. Male, Caucasian, mid-20s. Shot once with a .22 automatic. We recovered one shell. You better send the lab guys out. There's some fresh tire tracks here. Also, a pool of what looks like vomit. It's got some chunks of hard red candy in it. We can't tell if it's a robbery. We'll have to wait till the coroner gets here and shakes this guy down. 10-4.
In the course of the murder investigation, Detective Woods has been contacted by Iggy Katzman, a previously untested informer. While Iggy denied participation in the crime, he did provide information implicating one Andrew Turner.
Well, Iggy and Turner are apparently buddies, and yesterday afternoon they were drinking together at the K-Ray bar. Now, Turner was going to drop Iggy off at the factory where he works afterwards. And according to the story, Turner has a grudge against our victim.
Easily, the guy we found.
Right.
So what's their hassle?
Same old story. A girl, Mildred Duncan.
Go on.
Well, according to Iggy, Mildred used to be Turner's girlfriend. Didn't want to see him anymore. Started going with Easley.
So Turner figured Easley was trying to squeeze him out, huh?
That's about the size of it. Iggy gave me Mildred's address, so I think we ought to see her.
Now, wait a minute, I'm getting confused. What happened with Iggy and Turner?
Well, Iggy and Turner were leaving the bar. They went out, they met Easley in the parking lot, who I guess wanted to settle this Mildred Duncan thing once and for all. Well, they all three got into Turner's car together.
Are there any witnesses to all this?
I checked the bar. Now, Turner and Iggy were there until almost 2 o'clock, but nobody saw Easley.
Okay, go on.
That's about it. Turner took Iggy to work. He punched in right at 2. I checked. And then Turner and Easley drove off together.
And we know death was between 3 and 4 in the afternoon. Did Iggy give you a description of the car?
I've got it right here. Yellow Datsun pickup, late model.
Great. You got Iggy's address, too?
Right here. But first, I think we ought to see Mildred Duncan.
In the course of their investigation of the murder of William Easley, the officers have received information from a previously untested informer. While Iggy has no first-hand knowledge of any criminal activity, he has provided circumstantial evidence implicating a suspect. The officers have contacted Mildred Duncan at the address given them by the informer. She confirmed his story concerning her relationships with the deceased and with the suspect Turner. She has given them detailed descriptions of both men as well as of Turner's car. She has also volunteered the fact that Turner has a very weak stomach.
Miss Duncan, does Turner have any nervous habits at all?
Nervous habits?
Does he chain smoke,
No,
chew
no,
gum,
no,
munch candy?
No, I don't think so. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, he does. He eats these cherry-flavored rock candies. He's done it ever since I've known him. Could always tell when he was really angry with me because his tongue would turn bright red.
Bright red.
Yeah, because when he gets upset, he gobbles those rock candies even faster.
Turner's looking better all the time. Let's get a warrant.
Miss Duncan, do you know where we could find Turner?
This time of day? I don't know if he'll be in, but his address is 903.5 Norma. Excuse me.
Hello?
What? Oh, hi, Mom. Right now? Yeah, okay. Okay. No, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Where's my mother? She just talked to Turner. He's on his way over here. He just left a couple minutes ago. He's got a 22.
How far is it?
It's just a couple of blocks.
Say, this looks like our guy right now. Let's go, we spotted our car.
The female informer corroborated essential elements of Iggy's story. While neither informer possessed first-hand knowledge of any criminal activity, Miss Duncan was able to supply detailed information supporting a reasonable inference which placed Turner at the scene of the crime. Therefore, the officers had probable cause to arrest Turner, and in this emergency situation were not required to obtain a warrant.
This is the address you said Iggy gave you?
Yeah. Morning, ma'am. Police officers.
Yeah.
Are you the landlady?
Yes, I sure am. I rent to anybody. Noise, cat hairs, and all. You're not looking for
yes,
a room, are you?
Yes, ma'am. No. We wondered if you could help us. We'd like to talk to one of your tenants, Ignatius Katzman.
Oh, Iggy? No, he did live here, but he moved out this morning, lock, stock, and bagel.
Did he leave a forwarding address?
No, No, he was very close-mouthed. He wouldn't tell me where he's going, wouldn't leave a change of address or
Did he have
anything.
any relatives, anyone we could talk to?
No, not that I know of. He never got any mail. He never had a phone. He never got any calls on my
Thank you,
phone.
ma'am. You'll let us know if you hear from him.
Sure will.
Here's our card.
Okay, thanks. Well, I hope you hear from him, but I doubt it.
Ma'am?
He left owing me a week's rent.
Thank you.
Okay. Lots of luck, boys.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Iggy's the guy who put Turner with Easley, so there's a good chance we're going to have to be able to produce him at trial.
I know. What do you suggest?
Well, why don't you start back at the K-Ray bar, and I'll check at the factory.
The officers must diligently pursue every lead in their attempt to find Iggy. The information he provided constituted an essential element of the probable cause supporting the arrest of Turner. Beyond this, however, Iggy's story is critical, since it identifies Turner as the last person to have been seen with the deceased. Therefore, the prosecution risks dismissal of its case against the defendant unless it can produce Iggy to testify. The court will examine whether good faith efforts were made to locate the informer.
Trying to fix his mic. Go ahead. Anyway, it's been one of those kind of days, you know, it's just unreal.
I know what you mean. Take care of it. See you later.
Gary. Take it easy, huh?
Hey, Rich, how you doing?
Okay.
I've got something for you.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a bookmaking operation. You interested?
Depends on what you got.
Down at the Monte Cristo bar. I've seen it. It's a real thing. Mona, the waitress, she's the one.
Yeah, what does she do?
She hangs out by the telephone. When it rings, she usually answers it and takes a bet. She even takes bets from the customers.
Yeah, well, how does the operation work?
Well, she uses those food slips. You know, the ones that the waitresses use to write down your order?
Yeah, go on.
Well, she writes the bets on those. Funny, though.
Well, what's funny?
Well, she runs it like an old two-pocket operation. You know, betting slips in the right pocket and cash in the left. It's funny. My Gramps used to run his store that way. You know, the store he had way years ago.
Hey, watch out, will you, buddy? All right. Listen, I'll need your name.
This informer is untested and, in fact, previously unknown to the officer. If the officer can obtain evidence corroborating criminal activity, however, it may be used in conjunction with the anonymous tip to provide a basis for probable cause to arrest or search.
Probably Mona's back where she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Hey, Mona, how about another beer, huh?
All right. Wait a minute. Can't you see I'm busy?
Yeah, it's Mona, all right.
Let's pick up on this phone action a while.
Morning, Crystal. Oh, yes. All right. I got it. Mm-hmm.
Looks like my snitch was 100% right. Only she doesn't write him on restaurant checks.
Yeah.
Personal observation by the officers can be used to corroborate an anonymous tip. Here, the officers' observations have verified several aspects of the informer's story. However, they have seen nothing to corroborate the existence of criminal activity. While they have enough information to justify an investigation, in order to constitute probable cause for arrest, they will need facts relating to criminal activity.
Well, let's go talk to her. Ma'am, we're police officers. We'd like to talk to you. May I see what you've got in your right hand? I said I want to see it. We're placing you under arrest for bookmaking. I'll read you your rights.
The officer's observation of the bookmaking markers, plus Mona's furtive conduct inconsistent with innocent behavior, provide the corroboration of criminal conduct that was previously lacking.
Guess who I just got a call from? Gabby.
You mean Mr. Reliable?
Right. He says he's got something really big this time.
Well, he hasn't been wrong in 6 months. When do you want to see us?
Tomorrow.
Oh, great. Our day off.
Listen, I'll just turn this over to Dexter and Forbes.
All right. They've done business with him before.
Right. I'll call Jerry now.
Hi, Gabby. What's up?
When will I finish the shot? That's been happening to me all week.
Yeah? You got a story for me, Gabby?
How about this dune buggy business?
Yeah, what about it?
The power plant on a dune buggy is a VW motor, huh? Any VW motor. You got any missing on your beat lately?
Yeah, go on.
It's a statewide racket, operates out of Finley's garage. Maybe 20 motors there at a time. Serial numbers restamped or filed off.
Which is it, Gabby? Are they restamped or just filed off?
I think probably some of each.
Well, what did it look like?
When you see it, you'll know what it looks like.
Well, what did it look like when you saw it, Gabby?
Look, have I ever given you fellas a bum story? The motors are there. The guys that rip off the VWs, they make the deliveries there. They got a couple of vans that they use there. That's plenty to go on. And you know me pretty well.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, Gabby. Are you telling me that you've never seen this yourself?
True, but the motors are there. I know it.
All right. Thanks, Gabby.
Yeah, thanks, Gabby.
Does this information provide a sufficient basis for a valid search warrant? No. Unlike the informers previously shown, Gabby has provided information in the past to establish him as a tested, reliable informer. Nevertheless, the officers cannot rely on his tip in this situation. Gabby's information was not based on personal knowledge and was in part conclusionary. In order to obtain a search warrant which will withstand court review, the officers must compensate for shortcomings even in a reliable informer's story. Here they would probably set up a stakeout. They would use their own personal observation to gather facts to establish the reliability of Gabby's information.
Set of 8.
Bobby, do not con me.
Con you? Sam, I only show you the best.
This isn't very much stuff. Now, when you called me, you told me it would look like a department store.
Yeah, I know, but that was 3 days ago. At my prices, this stuff moves pretty fast.
I'm glad your business is doing so well, Robert.
Well, thanks.
Now, when do you think you'll get enough stuff to make it worth my while to come back?
Listen, we got that long 4-day holiday coming up in a couple of weeks. My guys ought to do real good then. Don't worry. I'll keep in touch.
I don't like to keep my clients waiting, Robert. You've got till Tuesday.
Say, tell me a little bit more about this woman, Sam, we're gonna meet. How long have you known her?
A couple of years or so. She's got the best information in town, and she hasn't asked me for any favors yet.
What's she done for you in the past?
She tips me on hot jewelry and daylight burglars. Cleaned up at least 10 or 15 burglary reports for us. Sam's plenty reliable, but she puzzles me. I'm sure Sam's buying hot jewelry, but I can't figure out why she fingers the burglars she does business with.
Who knows?
Hi, Sam. I'd like you to meet my new partner, Ike Adams.
Hi, glad to meet you.
Hi.
So what do you got for us, Sam?
Want some?
No, not while I'm on duty.
Yeah. Well, Bob Dobbins, okay? He lives at 1025 La Cienega, apartment 3. A couple of his buddies have been pulling daylight jobs in the Wilshire area. He's the fence.
You seen this stuff personally?
Better believe it. Jewelry, TV, hi-fis. Trouble is, he dumped most of the stuff before I got there.
You think it'd be worthwhile to make a bust?
No, too early, wait. No, he's going to get a lot of stolen goods in a couple of days. I'll keep in touch.
Might as well make a really big bust, huh?
Okay. Keep me posted, Sam.
I don't believe this. This is the 8th burglary report we've had this week. Which reminds me, what happened to your friend Sam? The one who was supposed to give us that fence on La Cienega. You know, it's been over a month.
I've called her every week, and every week she says next week is the big score. Has been over a month. We better move now. She may be giving us a runaround.
All right. We fooled with this thing long enough. We'll get a warrant first thing in the morning, all right?
Right after roll call.
Police officers, we have a search warrant. May we come in?
Here the officers relied on information from a tested, reliable informer. He gave them facts based on personal knowledge. Thus, both the reliability and personal knowledge requirements imposed by the courts appear to be satisfied. Will the evidence seized therefore be admissible? No. Even where the officers have a search warrant, courts focus on whether it is reasonable to believe that the items to be seized are presently at the described location. The courts have consistently held that information as old or stale as this is insufficient to validate a search warrant.
Well, kid gave me the whole story.
Which one? The one you busted last night for pushing a horse?
That's right. You know how old he is?
No.
15.
15 and selling heroin.
Mm-hmm. Got some other little interesting items you might like to know about.
Lay it on, mate.
Well, first of all, his dealer is Bertie Reese.
Bertie Reese. Hey, I know that guy. He's got a record.
Yeah. Well, the kid says he's been over there quite a few times. 2 days ago he was over there, and Bertie has a load of stuff, and he just got a shipment in last week.
Has the kid seen this stuff himself?
Oh, well, so he says. Well, look, I think we ought to go check him out.
Oh, now, wait a minute. On a tip like that? Come on, man. We can't get a warrant on that.
Hey, Jerry, it's 2 hours of our own time. Now, I think we can just go talk to him anyhow.
All right. I don't know why I'll let you talk me into this kind of thing.
You're not going to get in any trouble, Jerry.
The juvenile is a known but untested informer. Under federal case law, his tip might constitute probable cause without further corroboration. California courts, however, would require some corroboration of the informer's accusation.
Police officers, we want to talk to you.
The law! It's the law! Watch it!
Let's go.
Hold it right there, Reese! Hold it!
The tip from the untested informer has been corroborated by the officer's observations of Reese's suspicious conduct, indicating criminal activity. Thus, they have probable cause to arrest.
And then what did she say?
Then she says, ha ha, come on in.
Honest to God, Chris, I don't know how I put up with you, man.
Here comes your buddy Scully.
Oh, yeah? I wonder what he wants. You know, I wish that guy would just get out of my life.
That's cool, but think how lonely your sister would be.
Hey, Chris, where you going? The action's just starting. How you doing, Atch? What's happening?
What's happening, Scully?
I'll show you what's happening.
Yeah.
Hey, give me some bills for this. And take out for a round for me and my pal here, huh? Come on, come on, come on.
What'd you pull this time, Scully?
Let me get this, huh?
Where'd you get this stuff?
Come on outside. I'll show you.
Okay.
Drink up.
I'd like to see it.
Great. You lead, I'll follow you. Ha. So I figure, you know, he's bitched at me long enough. The guy's a jerk. He's so stupid, I really felt sorry for him.
Yeah.
So, I took the stuff. You want to see what else? Look at that. Huh? He'll never even know it's missing.
Big deal.
And, you know, it really didn't matter to me no how, because I was going to quit.
So you ripped off the store where you worked.
Yeah.
And you said Pedretti was stupid.
Ah, get off my case, Ashley. Come on, just because I'm dating your sister, man.
I don't want to talk about that. Now, let's go back inside. Try and keep your mouth shut, all right?
Yeah, all right. It was so easy.
Oh, you're an idiot.
Nah, come on. The guy had to go see his booking. His number fell out.
and he's going to be so drunk, he ain't going to spot the missing inventory, right?
Right.
I'm going to go to the head. Hey, Tony, give us another round, will you?
Oh, give me a double.
Yeah, police. You know that robbery at the Black and White Cafe in Norwalk? Well, the guy that did it is here at the bar at the Treasure Inn. Yeah, he's got a bag of coins and a roll of quarters, and there was a Kennedy $50 with a piece of tape on, like it was a lucky coin or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he works there. His name's Skelly. And in his car, he's got a couple of bottles of booze. He's got a bottle of J&B and a bottle of, what's that bourbon stuff, Jack Daniels. Never mind who I am, babe. Believe me, this is a real thing. Yeah, just say I'm kind of a friend, okay? Yeah, but don't worry. He'll be there all afternoon. Yeah, okay.
Here, the personal knowledge requirement has been met, since Ashley has factually described what he observed. But as in the previous vignette, the officers must satisfy the requirement of reliability by obtaining corroborative facts to justify reliance on the anonymous tip.
Does anybody know who made the call?
No, but I checked out the store.
What'd you find out?
Well, I called the Norwalk station. The Black and White Cafe had been burglarized all right. Description of the missing property matches. I talked to the owner. He didn't have anything to add, but he confirmed that Skelly does work there.
Anything else?
No, but I know Skelly's record. He's got convictions for burglary and robbery.
Let's go pop him.
Let's go.
The officers have obtained information from a separate, independent source to establish the reliability of the informer's story. They have confirmed that there was a theft at the Black and White Cafe, that the suspect was employed there, and that the missing items were as described. Since the officers satisfied both parts of the test, they had probable cause to arrest the suspect. Probable cause to search or arrest may result from a combination of several independent sources, no one of which necessarily constitutes probable cause. These sources may include circumstantial evidence, tips from informers, tested or untested, police observation of criminal conduct, and information transmitted through police channels. For example, where police are aware that a crime has been committed, detailed information from one or more informers may constitute probable cause to arrest, even where the informer has no first-hand knowledge of criminal activity. Where the informer has provided information relating to the guilt or innocence of the suspect, police must make good faith efforts to make the informer available to the defendant at trial. An anonymous tip may be corroborated by personal observations by the police of facts relating to criminal activity. Observation of activity consistent with purely innocent conduct, however, does not provide legally sufficient corroboration. An anonymous tip can likewise be corroborated by information received through police channels. Remember, information even from a tested, reliable informer does not constitute probable cause unless the informer has first-hand knowledge of criminal activity. And even when a tested, reliable informer has first-hand knowledge of criminal activity, stale information is insufficient to validate a search warrant.